Welcome to a journey where life's challenges become the fuel for your inner strength. In today's video, we dive into powerful Stoic insights designed to help you master your emotions and embrace adversity as an opportunity for growth. Are you ready to stop avoiding discomfort and start using it to transform your life? We'll explore real-life stories, practical tips, and ancient wisdom that show how stepping out of your comfort zone can lead to unshakable resilience. Whether you're facing a personal setback or simply looking to enhance your emotional control, this video will equip you with the tools to stand firm in the storm. Let's unlock the secrets of Stoicism together and learn how to not just survive, but thrive amid life's inevitable challenges. Every person encounters moments when the ground beneath them feels uncertain, be it a sudden job loss, a failed business, or the personal heartbreak of loss. Rather than viewing these setbacks solely as misfortunes, Stoicism teaches us that they are invaluable opportunities for growth. They are the fire in which our inner virtues are forged. I've often found that the most profound lessons in my life have arrived dressed as obstacles. In my early career, I faced setbacks that seemed, at the time, insurmountable. Yet, each challenge forced me to adapt, reflect, and ultimately emerge more capable and resilient. Like a blacksmith tempering steel, these hardships have enriched my character, providing a deeper understanding of both my strengths and my vulnerabilities. Consider the tale of a small-town athlete who dared to push beyond his comfort zone. Initially a promising runner, he found that his everyday training in comfortable routines left him ill-prepared for the harsh conditions of competitive marathons. Realizing this, he deliberately altered his training regimen, running in colder weather, tackling rugged terrains, and even simulating race day stress. Though the change was uncomfortable, each grueling practice session sculpted not only his physical endurance, but also his mental fortitude. By embracing adversity head-on, he transformed potential weakness into an unbreakable inner strength. In modern society, comfort is often seen as the ultimate goal. We seek out environments that shield us from pain and inconvenience, cultivating routines that promise ease and predictability. However, this very comfort can lead to stagnation, rendering us fragile when real challenges arise. The allure of a comfortable life is powerful. When every day unfolds predictably, we might be lulled into a false sense of security. But consider this: when life's inevitable surprises strike, those who have never experienced even a hint of adversity may find themselves utterly unprepared. The Stoics warned that a life devoid of challenge is like a body that never exercises. It grows weak and susceptible to the unexpected. Imagine an office worker who has spent years enjoying the relative calm of a predictable job, safe routines, and minimal disruptions. One day, a sudden company reorganization shatters that comfort. Without the experience of having previously managed significant stress, the worker struggles to adapt. In contrast, someone who has faced controlled challenges, taking on projects that push them beyond their perceived limits, finds that their inner resilience equips them to navigate sudden change with poise and clarity. A cornerstone of Stoic thought is the deliberate pursuit of discomfort, not to seek suffering for its own sake, but to build an inner resilience that stands firm in the face of adversity. This practice is a reminder that true growth rarely happens within the confines of ease. Take, for instance, a professional athlete preparing for a competition. If they were to restrict themselves to workouts that only feel comfortable, they would never reach the peak of their potential. It is the grueling, borderline painful training sessions that stretch their limits, which ultimately result in improved performance. This principle applies to every facet of our lives, be it emotional, intellectual, or spiritual. I recall a time when I deliberately stepped out of my comfort zone by tackling a new project that required learning skills I'd never attempted before. The early days were filled with self-doubt and discomfort. However, with every challenge, I noticed a subtle but powerful change within me, a deepening of my resolve, and an unexpected confidence in my ability to adapt. This experience was a testament to the truth that stepping into the unknown can yield profound personal rewards. Consider Sarah, a friend who had always been comfortable in her routine. When her department was restructured, she was unexpectedly given a leadership role. Initially, Sarah felt overwhelmed by the unfamiliar responsibilities. Instead of retreating into her old habits, she embraced the new challenge. She enrolled in leadership courses, sought mentorship, and even simulated high-pressure decision-making scenarios at home. Over time, what began as a daunting upheaval became the catalyst for her professional and personal growth, affirming that the greatest rewards often lie just beyond our comfort zones. Perseverance in the Stoic context transcends mere persistence. It is an active, conscious decision to continue on one's path, even when the obstacles appear insurmountable. This quality is not simply about stubbornly clinging to a goal. It's about aligning our actions with our core values and embracing each setback as a lesson in self-improvement. Imagine a majestic tree standing firm in the midst of a raging storm. It does not wish for the storm to pass it, adapts, its roots digging deeper, its branches bending gracefully yet persistently against the wind. This is an apt metaphor for Stoic perseverance. Just as the tree endures and grows stronger with each trial, we too can cultivate resilience by facing our fears and pressing forward, even when the journey is fraught with difficulties. Over the years, I've learned that perseverance is not about a blind, unthinking determination. Rather, it is a mindful, reflective process. Every setback offers a chance to pause, analyze, and adjust our strategies. This iterative process of reflection and adaptation has been central to my own growth. Each time I encountered a roadblock, I was forced to re-examine my approach, ensuring that my actions were consistently in alignment with my deeper values and long-term aspirations. In one of my early professional roles, I worked on a project that seemed destined for failure from the start. Deadlines loomed, unexpected problems cropped up, and the stress was palpable. Instead of succumbing to despair, I chose to view each challenge as an opportunity to learn. I began to keep a daily journal of my experiences, noting down not only the problems but also small successes and lessons learned. Over time, this process of introspection transformed my perspective. I realized that each setback was a stepping stone, and by persevering through them, I was building a foundation of resilience that would serve me well in future endeavors. One of the most empowering lessons of Stoicism is the realization that while we cannot control external events, we have complete authority over our responses. Our inner strength is not an innate gift granted to a lucky few. It is cultivated through deliberate choice, daily reflection, and unwavering commitment to our principles. Marcus Aurelius famously observed that you have power over your mind, not outside events. This insight forms the crux of Stoic thought. By focusing on how we interpret and react to the challenges that come our way, we reclaim our personal freedom. Rather than allowing the chaos of the external world to dictate our emotional state, we can train ourselves to remain calm, collected, and centered, regardless of circumstances. I once met a colleague, Tom, who was known for his calm demeanor, even under the most stressful situations. Curious about his secret, I asked him about his approach. Tom explained that he practiced a form of daily mindfulness, a ritual of reflection in which he reviewed his actions and emotions each evening. This practice allowed him to see challenges not as personal affronts, but as natural parts of the human experience. Inspired by his example, I began to adopt a similar routine. Over time, I noticed a dramatic shift in how I handled stressful situations. I became less reactive, more thoughtful, and increasingly confident in my ability to manage my emotional responses. Another Stoic practice that reinforces inner strength is the premeditation of potential hardships. By mentally preparing for possible challenges before they occur, we lessen the shock when adversity does strike. Think of it as a mental rehearsal, a way to desensitize ourselves to the fear of the unknown. This isn't about pessimism, rather, it is a proactive strategy to bolster our resilience. When we visualize obstacles and contemplate constructive responses, we are better equipped to handle them with grace and composure. One of the most resonant ideas in Stoicism is the notion that the obstacle is the way. At first glance, this might seem counterintuitive. After all, isn't it natural to wish for a smooth, untroubled path? Yet, when we examine our personal histories, we often find that our most significant achievements and profound personal growth have emerged from moments of difficulty. Consider the story of an entrepreneur who, after facing multiple rejections and business failures, finally discovered a groundbreaking innovation. Each setback forced them to re-examine their assumptions, pivot their strategies, and ultimately craft a more robust business model. In this light, what initially appeared as a series of obstacles was, in fact, the very mechanism by which success was forged. In the realm of sports, many top athletes recount how injuries and losses served as turning points in their careers. These moments, while painful at the time, instilled in them the perseverance and determination that eventually led to victory. The idea is universal. Challenges, when met with the right mindset, are not hindrances but indispensable components of the journey toward excellence. Allow me to share a more personal narrative. A few years ago, I encountered a significant professional setback that shook my confidence to its core. What began as a series of unfortunate events, missed opportunities, harsh critiques, and a sense of failure slowly evolved into a period of deep introspection. Instead of wallowing in self-pity, I decided to view this phase as an exercise in personal growth. I began to seek feedback actively, analyze my approach, and adopt a more strategic mindset. With time, not only did I overcome the initial setback, but I also emerged with a renewed sense of purpose and a fortified skill set that later became instrumental in my success. This experience underscored the profound truth that each obstacle carries within it the seed of its own solution, waiting to be discovered by those willing to persevere. While Stoicism is rooted in ancient philosophy, its relevance in today's hectic modern society cannot be overstated. The principles of controlling our inner responses, embracing discomfort, and seeing adversity as a chance to grow are as applicable in boardrooms and startup incubators as they were in the courts of ancient Rome. In everyday life, the Stoic mindset can manifest in countless small actions. Mindful reflection. Set aside time each day to review your actions and emotions. Ask yourself what lessons you learned from the day's challenges. Purposeful discomfort. Instead of avoiding discomfort, schedule activities that push you slightly out of your comfort zone, whether it's taking on a challenging project at work or engaging in a difficult conversation. Gratitude and presence. Cultivate gratitude for the present moment. Recognize that while planning for the future is important, true contentment comes from fully engaging with what is happening right now. Consider the story of a community leader during a crisis, a natural disaster, for instance. Amid chaos, this individual remained calm, organized relief efforts, and maintained clear communication with neighbors. Their ability to control their emotional reactions and act with clarity under pressure not only helped save lives, but also inspired others to rise above panic and despair. In many ways, such acts of Stoic resilience echo the ancient teachings, proving that the art of mastering one's inner life remains a timeless and powerful tool. In reflecting on these Stoic principles, several core lessons emerge. Adversity is inevitable and invaluable. Every setback, whether it's a personal loss, a professional failure, or an unexpected crisis, is an opportunity in disguise. These hardships are not punishments, but tests of our character, meant to help us grow and refine our inner strengths. Comfort breeds complacency. While comfort may feel safe, an over-reliance on it can leave us unprepared for life's inevitable storms. True strength is built when we willingly confront discomfort and step into the unknown. Perseverance is a deliberate, mindful choice. Success and personal growth are the results of actively choosing to persist through challenges. Like a tree that grows deeper roots in a storm, our inner resilience is forged through each trial we endure. Inner strength lies in our response. We may not control external events, but we always have the power to choose our reactions. Cultivating mindfulness, engaging in daily reflection, and practicing the premeditation of hardships can transform our responses, allowing us to face any challenge with calm determination. Obstacles are opportunities. The idea that the obstacle is the way reminds us that each difficulty contains within it the potential for transformation. Whether in personal relationships, professional endeavors, or community efforts, adversity can spark innovation, deepen empathy, and ultimately lead us to our fullest potential. In our pursuit of a Stoic life, the journey is ongoing. Every day presents a new chance to practice resilience, to challenge ourselves, and to build a stronger, more vibrant inner world. It is not a path of constant ease, but one of deliberate struggle, a struggle that, when embraced, can transform our lives in ways both profound and unexpected. I invite you to reflect on your own experiences. Consider the moments when life's challenges pushed you to your limits, and think about how those very hardships contributed to your personal growth. Embrace the idea that each obstacle is not a barrier, but a stepping stone to a richer, more resilient existence. As you navigate your own journey, remember these Stoic insights. Face discomfort head-on and use it as an opportunity to expand your boundaries. Persevere with purpose, knowing that each setback is a chance to realign with your core values. Cultivate inner strength by controlling your response to external events and focusing on what you can change. See obstacles as pathways, for within every challenge lies the potential for transformation. This isn't just ancient philosophy, it's a practical guide for modern living. In a world that often feels unpredictable and overwhelming, the Stoic approach offers a beacon of hope, urging us to reclaim our power over our own minds and to transform adversity into a force for positive change. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Stoic principles for emotional control and resilience. We hope you feel inspired to turn every obstacle into a stepping stone toward a stronger, more empowered you. Remember, each challenge is not just a test, but a chance to build lasting inner strength. If you're hungry for more practical wisdom and inspiring stories that will continue to transform your approach to life, be sure to check out our next videos. Hit subscribe, join our community, and let's continue this journey of growth together. Stay resilient, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.